Yo, 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 what is up? I'm Kuma Akumi, and we're up to episode 408 of my One Piece anime reactions. I don't know what to expect. I don't expect a quick resolution to my breaking heart, but I would just settle for a smile from Luffy. If we could just get one smile from him, I'll know that it's gonna be okay. It really hurt seeing him so broken in the last episode. Not gonna lie, that really messed with me. I honestly like to this point, Luffy has been that one cheery one that like when it gets really dark and really low, you turn to him, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm inspired by him. It'll be okay. But I don't know what there is to find very inspiring with like his little breakdown at the end of the last episode where he was smashing his head into the ground. Like that was literally like, I'm not meaning this in like a mean way when I say it, like a childish response in the fact that like really young children, when they throw tantrums, they often will throw their entire body into it, and like at the risk of hurting themselves, like without really understanding, because they're just so like riled up in that emotion that they're experiencing. And like I almost feel like it's kind of like when the crew was struck by Perona's negative hollows, right? Like they weren't used to feeling that down, so when it struck them, it like debilitated them versus like Usopp, who was like, oh, hey, I feel like this all the time. So like I feel like for Luffy is such a genuinely happy and like expressive individual that like he doesn't experience this level of grief that often, and like when it strikes him, like he feels it gutturally, like he doesn't, like he just experiences it completely, and it's like raw, and it's just like, oh man, I don't I'm totally taking my time on this episode. I really ought to just start, but honestly, I just like I worry for him, and I need a smile from him. So if you're new, you are awesome. If you've been here before, you are awesome too. I hope we get something that is not just more emotional pain. Maybe we'll get that. It's One Piece, not one pain, right? Oh, Duval. He's still no. He's gonna break that face. I swear. I bet they're looking for the Sunny. But don't worry. If Rayleigh is there, I trust him to have it. I trust Rayleigh way more than Duval. Oh. Yikes, yeah. Sad times. Oh god, no, everybody's gonna be waiting for them and they just won't be there. Okay, you know what? Since Rayleigh isn't there currently, way to go, Duval. I mean, they're strong, but then there's like Kizaru and like Kuma. It was very poetic. Do I hear my heart breaking? Yes. Oh, he literally is flying through the sky. Oh. "3 days, 3 nights." My god, that poor kid.
つの肉球で弾かれた人間は嘘か本当か3日3晩空を飛ぶというぜ。いや、もしかしてみんな消えたんじゃなくてこうやって飛ばされたのか。本当だったのかな。3日もこのままなんて。
Okay, so they're protected in like a little bubble. Oh no, poor baby. He's just like unable to eat or drink, and he's just thrown in the sky, completely alone and depressed. Oh my god.
ひたすら空を飛び続け、そして
Oh wow, it even protects from sea kings. That's pretty impressive. I'm glad that means that the other people won't like go splat on the ground. But he traveled so far. How are we ever gonna get our crew back together?
ゴムだから生きてたってわけでもなさそうだな。しかしなんだこの熊の手形みたいなの。同じように助かってればいいんだけど。
It's a big piggy.
帰らなきゃな。ここはどこで？ビブルカードがあった。よかった。みんなでもらっといて。
Aww.
あっちか。
He's just gonna run across the island of wherever he is. Why do I have to relive this? It's still going in the right direction. That's one way to do it. Oh, we need to get this boy some food. Poor timing, boy. Oh. I feel like there was a lot to unpack in that previous clip with his grandpa. He had happy memory that of like being in the jungle, and then the second his grandpa came into vision, he was like, I don't want to have this memory. Like, it could be played off as a joke, but I feel like there's way more to that. Like, I mean, like, when Garp encountered them previously and revealed their, relationship or whatever, it was mostly played as a joke how Luffy was responding to him. Like essentially not fighting back at all when he was picked up by Garp in like a fist in his shirt kind of thing. And I feel like that actually, I didn't really look at that close enough, but I think one of the crew members said something about how like Luffy lost his fighting spirit. And I think that there is like, I might be putting too much faith in Garp's relationship with Luffy and his connection and like not wanting to hurt Luffy in the end game because of the fact that he's a Marine and Luffy is a pirate. But because like that doesn't seem like a healthy response on Luffy's behalf to like immediately like be repelled from something by the memory of somebody. Our boy is completely alone. We do not need him to be alone. Oh no, don't. No. The fact that he already knows that they would be laughing mushrooms. No. He's willingly doing LSD. What? Oh my god. Okay, I thought Luffy was going to be dumb and be like, oh, I'm going to eat random stuff that I don't know what it is. The fact that he does know what some of it is and he's eating it anyways. He really should not be alone. I wanted to say that we only briefly see him by himself at the very beginning of the anime. And he is literally like floating around in a barrel and gets picked up by pirates. Like, I don't think it says that he has good survivability or he makes really good decisions on his own if he ends up in a singular barrel. And watching him wander around this island with mushrooms that he's happily eating that change his mood like that, oh my gosh. He needs an adult. Even the skeleton. Oh no.
近海に停泊しているあの者たちがこっそり上陸したのでは
Snakes that
島の
talk?
周りの警戒は厳重だ。入した者がわざわざ目立つ行動を取るなんて考えにくい。
Did we just like walk into a Disney movie?
わからない。
I mean, obviously they're voiced by women and they were weird little snake heads. But I'm wondering if it's like a extreme zoom in on like maybe they're wearing weird snakehead hats or something, and that's why you don't really get a good full look at whatever it is. Or they're just literal snakes. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
どうしたスイートピー。
Oh
こ
no!
れなんだ
Snake and then some. A lot of some. Couple of sums. He's covered in mushrooms! Good lord, this is terrifying.
裏の子かしら
わからない。体中こんなにキノコが生えてては。
Her
も
body.
しかしてあれは助けを
これだ。体からキノコが生えるだけ。大変。このままじゃキノコに生気を吸われて死んでしまう。アフェランドラ。この子を村へ運ぶわよ。
Whoa. Awkward place to pause. Woo! Alright, gonna back up a little bit so I can catch this name and start taking notes for my new arc. Okay, the name is the very tall person.
の巻ね
Lots of snake symbolism here. Hebe, right? I think that's Hebe.
ちょっと前かがんでろ。ほんとあんな子村で見たこと。
Also, the fact that they're all saying her and they're all women. Did Luffy just like end up in like a completely like female colony or something? Because that's just like, that's so Luffy luck and anti Sanji luck. Like, I mean, if you think of anybody got thrown anywhere, that this is where Sanji would want to be thrown, right? Theoretically. Although if he had been, he would have been so screwed. Like, there's no way he can survive with that many ladies. No, siree. But Luffy, I don't know. We haven't really seen him around women in a sense. Like, I don't think he's interested in that sort of stuff, right? He technically turned Lola down already for a marriage proposal, so it's not like he hasn't had them thrown at him before, but that was like an extenuating circumstance, and I think Lola's a special case. But I don't know. We'll see. I love that they just are assuming, oh, and the fact that Luffy's covered in mushrooms. They can't tell.
体からキノコが生えるだけを食べたんだ。
Writing down names.
抜けるの
本当だ。
It's so gross.
少し根っこが残るわ。
後で処理しちゃうからいいのよ根っこは。
あの子かもしれないし、しょうがないじゃない。
あちょっと離れてて。
Well, I suppose that's one way to purify.
でもやりすぎじゃん。
They haven't noticed she is slightly different. I like that they're very open-minded about that.
傷の治療もしなきゃ。悪いけどマーガレット、この子の体川で洗ってくれる？
わかったわ。
She might be getting a little bit of a surprise, or a bit of a surprise. I don't know. I don't want to presume anything for Luffy. Wait, how are they not noticing at this point? Oh my god.
結局村の子じゃないみたいね、スイートピー。
見てこれ
どうしたの？
キノコがまだ一つ残ってる
Oh my god. No. I'm not watching what I think I'm watching.
下にも変なのが
Ah!
したの？何があったの？伸びるんだって。何がよ？キノコが。ほら、でも問題発生みたい。
Oh my god.
みんなで
How is this an episode?
いいえ。さっきベラノンダがやったみたいに燃やしてしまえ。にゃんだい、にゃんだい。何事だい？
My
にゃんばあ
god.
様。で、みんなで抜くか。
Please tell me the old lady knows what that is.
まあ、待って待って。一体誰なの？これなんですけど。はてはて。どこにキノコが？ニョンバー様、大丈夫ですか？ニョンが。お？男じゃないか。
So all these ladies have never seen a man before? Wow. That's something.
これが男。
そこは女系戦闘民族
Island of women, inhabited by the tribe of
洋ヶ島
female warriors known as the Kujas. I wonder what Kuja means in Japanese, because that's the name of, I think that's like the name of the villain in Final Fantasy IX.
アマゾンリリ決して夢見ることなかれ
Is
命
that bad,
が
huh?
欲しいと思うの
That
なら
doesn't seem too bad, yet. Well, let's just say that Luffy's lucky that he is a rubber man, because if any other man had been sleeping that deep and had that much vigorous cleaning done to him, I feel like they would be regretting it later. Oh my god. How is this even... I gotta say, I mean, it wasn't on my bucket list to ever see a character have that happen to them in that way, in such a way. But of course it would be Luffy. So let's find out what happens in the next episode, huh? And we are back with 409. Hopefully we get some resolution here, and maybe Luffy wakes up and has a chat with some of these ladies.
外界へ出た者が時折体にこうやろしく
Oh?
不思議なことに生まれてくる子は皆を
Oh. Now, is it that they only knew it, or they sacrificed the boys?
国が成り立
So sometimes, you know, they do that stuff on the DL. A lot of snakes. Is this like a symbiotic relationship thing, or does just like everybody enjoy having a snake on them? Also, their the cloaks look a lot like the marine cloaks, but I don't think that's intentional. Wow, just think of an entire place where like ladies have never
つ
seen a
はも
man.
ちろん力仕事も全て
ご苦労様。そこ置いて。
生まれながらに戦士として育てられた彼女たちは実にたくましく豪快であるがどこか気品をも漂わせる
Oh? Oh boy. Wow.
もしも男がこの国に近づくただ消されるの
Oh, well. And he's very naked. Going back there again.
そうだ。シャボンディ諸島でみんなバラバラに。みんななんか喋って。
Oh my god, Luffy.
送ったところにしか覚えてね。あ、帽子がね。あった。返せこにゃろ。
Yeah, cover up what's important. This is going to be very worrisome when she encounters any other man.
鈍く体より頭をまず隠したがる。
Lady,
服を着る前に股の間に縫い付けてある袋には一体何が入ってる
oh
の？
my god!
変なやつだな。これは金玉だ。
How is this even?
金玉？
言えないわ。マーガレットついて。ごめん。金玉って何？金玉は金の玉に決まってんだろ。金の玉を持
Stop.
っているのね。
This is so
金玉飲ん
awful.
で見せてもらってもいい？
No.
これか。殺す気かお前ら。アホめ。じゃあこれ服。あなたのボロボロだったから同じ形で作っといた。ありがとう。誰かも知らねえのに。きっと気に入ると思うわ。
Ah. Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh no, Luffy, I'm so sorry.
お前。セクシーにお花のフリル。
なるほど嬉しいみたい。
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
頭を下げて感謝してるわ。
I'd be more concerned with the piece of paper.
うわー、ふざけんなー。俺は男だぞー。なんと凶暴だ。それが本性か。さっきから聞いていれば、言動の端々まで気品のかけらもない。
Harsh critics.
やはり我々とは相入れぬ種なのだ。
だけど卑怯。たったこれだけで殺してしまうのはかわいそうよ。
ちょっと待ってくれよ。俺は命を助けられた。
あなたは死を招くキノコを食べて倒れてるところをこの子たちが助けた。
なんだ、そうだったのか。お前、ありがとうな。謝罪も弁明も聞かぬ。ここは女の帝国、アマゾンリリー。男子禁制は数百年続くこの国の絶対の規律だ。
Well, you know, you could just like let him leave, right? Poor Luffy. It's nice to see the crew once in a while, even if it's this way. Sad face.
女の国。
But he's so adorable.
女ばっか。変わった国だな。本当に始末しなきゃダメ。ヘビ姫様が帰着なされたら。
Snake Princess. That sounds very familiar. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Wasn't a Snake Princess. I'm pretty sure there was a pirate empress mentioned. That's probably what I was remembering. Sorry, I'm looking for something. I want to find my notes. I got it.
ヘビ姫様が帰着なされたら、男を村へ引き入れたあなたたちまで罪に問われることになる。マーガレット、スイートピー、アフェランドラ、あなたたちのためよ。待ってて、逃がしてくれよ。俺、仲間と約束した場所に行かなきゃなんねんだよ。
Thanks. Some serious concentrated fire right there. Yeah. The little details on his vest are adorable.
アフェランドラ。
Oh, jeez. At least I'm getting a little bit of enjoyment from this. I'm not terribly depressed at the moment. Meat. Bruh. He's eating everybody's food along the way. I love it. Priorities. Well, I mean, you did aggro like the entire village. Wow. So many ladies.
そうだ、ビブルカード。前のズボンの のポケットに入れたままだぞ、おっさんの髪。話ができねえ。悪い、俺ちょっと聞きたいことが。マーガレットがさらわれた。
Oh my.
今太ったな。あんなところから飛び降りるなんてどうかしている。近寄るな。男はみんな急に太るのか。別に俺はウイルスなんか持ってねえし、めんどくせえから。とにかく俺の前のボロいズボンのポケットによ、大事なものなんだ。これか。ああ、これだよ。よかったありがとう、持っててくれて。本当よかった。何なのそれ。不思議だな、動いているようだ。いろいろあってよ、仲間全員バラバラに空飛んじまったんだ。この紙を持ってるからまた必ず集まれるはず。いやー、おめえには俺言いっぱなしだな。なんか俺にできることねえか。金玉取って見せてもらってもいいか。金玉は取れねえって言ってたのか。やはりケチだな男は。空気満々じゃねえか。刀しまえよ。海賊なんだ。海賊って知ってっか。この国の皇帝も海賊よ。そうなのか。じゃあ
Oh, hey.
海賊団なのか。
Is the princess the empress?
海賊船にはこの国のえりすぐりの戦士たちが乗っている。
An all-female crew.
ヘビ姫様は国中の誰もが憧れる女性。海賊女帝。
Oh, yeah. They have mentioned Boy Hancock before.
彼女と二人の妹君によって
Two sisters.
守られているの。
And of course, they would have some snake symbolism on their Jolly Roger.
大変だ。ヘビ姫様の船がもうそこまで。まずい。もっとびっくり。早く片付けなければ。戦士たち、ジャングルへ。ヘビ姫様がお帰りになられた。
Ooh, very exciting. Oh my gosh, what a strange episode. What a strange 2 episodes. Seriously, Luffy's family Joel's needing to be left alone. Nobody should ever mess with him ever again. He has had far too much fondling. It's a weird kind of place to put Luffy, and I don't know what to expect from it. It's like mixing chemicals that like just don't normally jive together, but it's like not in a bad way. So I hope you guys come back in 2 days' time to find out what's going to happen next on this island adventure. Will he meet the pirate princess Empress Hancock? I don't know. She looks like she has some pretty cool earrings. We'll find out. Until then, I bid you all adieu.